There's the story of the ancient Chinese farmer. I'm right near a farm here, but I'm also at a travel ball tournament. You can see the school there. There's some fields over there. There's some more fields down there. Visiting some players that I've worked with over the past couple of years. The story of the ancient Chinese farmer goes like this. One day, a farmer is living with his son. He's living a happy life, a quiet life in the very remote countryside. And one day, he has his horse run away. And all of the people in the village come over and console him. And they say, "Oh, we're so sorry for your loss. I'm sorry that your horse ran away. That's terrible. How unfortunate." The only thing the farmer says is, maybe. The very next day, the horse comes back and he brings with it 3 wild horses. So now this farmer went from having 1 horse to having 4 horses now. And all of the people from the village come over all excited and all happy for him. And they say, "Wow, congratulations. You got all these new horses. That's awesome for you." The only thing he says is, maybe. The very next day, his son is on one of the wild horses trying to tame it, trying to teach it. And the horse kicks back, kicks him off the horse, and he ends up breaking his leg. And all of the people from the village hear about this, and they come over and they console him and say, "Oh man, so sorry for your loss. I'm sorry your son broke his leg. That's terrible." The only thing the farmer says is, maybe. The very next day, the emperor's troops are coming throughout the countryside, and they're recruiting people for the army. And they go to this, from village to village to village. They come to the farmer's village, and they recruit all of his neighbors' sons and the young, strong men for the army, except for his son, because he has a broken leg. And all of the people in the village, again, they hear about it, and they come over and they talk to him, and they say, "Oh, congratulations, your son didn't have to go to the army. That's awesome, unbelievable." Again, the only thing he says is, maybe. The moral of the story is, it's all based on perspective. We can all face the same situation. We can all face the same type of scenarios and see it completely differently. So in order for you, whether you're a parent, coach, athlete watching this, you want to build confidence as a travel baseball player. It all depends on perspective. And here's 2 major pieces that'll help you with that. Number 1, comparison. You know, there's fields over here. Like I said, there's teams playing tournaments and so on and so forth. I can go a couple miles from here. There's a complex with, man, probably more than 8 fields. So it's not only about being at the field in person, there's also social media. There's also online, where we as individuals, and specifically talking about travel baseball, jump into this game of comparison. Comparing your team to another team, comparing yourself to another athlete, comparing people at your position to other people at your position. Now, the essence of competition is comparing and contrasting things, right? The essence of competition is trying to beat your opponent. So you've got to find ways to be better than him. It has gotten to a point where the comparison is so unhealthy. The comparison is literally killing kids' confidence, killing kids today. And I'm not pointing the finger at anyone. I'm here to help you. And I'm here to say, learn how to compare yourself to others in a healthy way. Not putting someone else down because they might be a little bit better than you, or you don't like the way they look or the way they make you feel. But learning how to evaluate. Learning how to learn from others. Instead of playing the comparison game where it's always thinking about the negative side of things. The second major piece to help you with your confidence is to learn how to deal. Hold on, there's a car driving by. A little bit of noise. Make sure you guys get good audio quality. learning how to make adjustments quickly. Because in this world of travel baseball, there's pros and cons of going to a tournament and playing a bunch of different teams in a short period of time. See, on the positive side of things, you can go into a weekend, you can go into a tournament and feel really good and be on a hot streak and things just click and one game rolls into the next and the next and the next and you play 2-3 games in a day. And that's awesome at times. On the flip side of things, you can go into a tournament and you not feel good in your first at bat, your first couple of games, or your first at bat, your first couple of bats, first couple of innings. And all of a sudden it leads to this negative spiral where you're going downhill because you keep replaying the failures that you just had, and it compounds. It's like the snowball that starts small at the top of the hill and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger as it rolls down the hill. Well, this hill happens quickly. This snowball can build up very, very fast. So the second major piece to learn is how to bounce back quickly. So if you can do just those two things, eliminate the comparison or have the comparison happen in a healthy way and learn how to bounce back quickly, your game's going to change. It's going to help you. Your progress is going to be faster than it's ever been before. So anyways, I appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.